Maya Miller, played by Jessica Francis Dukes, spent much of Ozark Season 4 battling with her moral compass, desperate to bring justice against Omar Navarro, Felix Solis, and the cartel while at the same time appeasing her bosses and their newfound business ties with the Birds. In the end, her quest for justice got the best of her as she sabotaged a deal between Omar and the FBI to arrest him, unbeknownst to Marty, Jason Bateman, Wendy, Laura Linney, and her superiors, landing Omar behind bars and his scheming sister Camilla, Veronica Falcon, keen to take top spot. Omar spent the majority of the second part of Ozark's fourth and final run in prison and liaising through Wendy and Marty any way possible to get him out and back at the top of his criminal organization, albeit while working with the FBI. Despite being stabbed in prison, Omar survived and continued to scheme a way to ensure his sister didn't take top spot and ultimately, didn't get to kill him off. He failed, however, and while under the impression he was being broken out by a dodgy cop, Omar was shot dead in the middle of nowhere, all as a result of Maya's meddling in the FBI's deal. Now, a number of fans are convinced they've spotted a plot hole in Omar's behavior following his arrest and his seeming lack of conviction in exacting revenge against the agent who put him there. Redditor and Ozark fan Chains Jane suggested the supposed plot hole by questioning, Maya really should have been gotten killed partway through the second half of Season 4, on orders for Omar, after what happened with his arrest. It's somewhat bothersome that after years of bending over backwards to serve the cartel's every need and whim, the Birds are still always one mistake away from dying. Yet Maya openly f's over Omar, costing him everything, smugly standing over him to read him his rights, and suffers no consequences. They did explain, however, I know killing FBI agents is usually something avoided by the cartel, but you'd think Omar would make an exception in this case, considering she just stole everything from him. It's not like Omar had much to lose, seeing as he was already in jail. Plus I doubt there would be that much blowback on him, as the higher-ups of the FBI were just as PD at Maya for what she did. And the fans' point certainly has plenty of evidence to back up the fact that Omar should have killed Maya. After all, over the course of the Netflix series, fans saw him callously organize the hits on the likes of Ben Davis, Tom Pelphrey, and his own lawyer Helen Pierce, Janet McTeer. Both Ben and Helen held much closer ties and arguably less threat than Maya to Omar's reign as cartel leader. Helen was going behind the Birds' back, not Omar's, to try and scam them out of the casino, while although Ben's mental health made him a liability to keep the cartel's secrets, he was still Wendy's brother. So it's not exactly like Omar is squeamish or understanding when it comes to cutthroat matters of eradicating threats. Plus, as far as anyone in the cartel knew, Omar was still top of the food chain, despite nephew Javi's, Alfonso Herrera, and Camilla's scheming. If they knew their boss had been arrested, Omar could easily have kept the FBI deal under wraps and urged one of his lieutenants to seek revenge. Even Nelson Bonilla, the cartel and Omar's most trusty of hitmen, could have carried out the act if Omar had told him soon enough, no questions asked. After all, Maya was no longer involved in the FBI's deal thanks to her actions and was shunned by her superiors, and fans saw thanks to her interactions with private investigator Adam Rothenberg, that she wasn't exactly being kept under lock and key or highly protected. Is Omar's reaction to Maya's solo efforts to arrest him a plot hole, therefore? Ozark Seasons 1 to 4 are available to stream on Netflix now.